Welcome to Two Bad Dudes Gaming.
Yo.
I'm Gerald.
I'm Brian.
And we have a guest as well, who may or may not say something.
The whole time.
Considering she's single-handedly responsible for giving us our most views ever on our videos.
Yep.
This is true. Our Clarissa's here.
Hey.
Token Ranbu, I think, has got something like 3,000 views now.
You mean 4,500?
4,500 views?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yep.
You sure those views aren't just you checking it over and over again?
Nope.
We're
Not at all. So
we're going to be checking out an arcade game from 1993.
Yep.
This is Dungeons & Dragons
Tower of Doom.
Tower of Doom.
Yeah.
One of two arcade games. Now, did anybody here play this?
Welcome to the
Yes.
What? As if it wasn't dorky enough that it's Dungeons &
Welcome
Dragons.
to the D&D world.
Oh boy, guys! Did any of
Sunnyvale,
you-
California, huh?
Did any of you guys play this arcade game when you were...
Only all the
It
time.
looks vaguely familiar.
So you picked the fighter. Did you want to do that?
Not really, but I'll go with it.
Alright, here, we'll switch controllers.
That's
That's fine. It's fine.
But I
Alright.
didn't want the dwarf.
I don't know
Oh,
why
well.
your
You did.
character screams like it's being murdered when you choose them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, I already messed up. Okay.
Okay. It's Batical and Dude Bro.
Alright, press start.
So, did either of you guys play this in the arcades?
Yes! At Disney. A lot.
At Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks vaguely familiar, but I think I might have played it.
Now, I don't think I played this one. I think I played the sequel.
Yeah. Well, they released that on Steam, too.
Yeah, I played that one in the arcades.
Or it's on
Actually,
the
no, I did
PlayStation
play
Network.
this one because I remember that this was... I thought it was weird that you could name your character.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I always thought it had really cool looking sprites.
It had really great sprites. Now, another question.
Especially for 93.
For 1993, this had very detailed sprites and very detailed animation as well.
Yep.
Now, the question for both of you. Oh, what? Wounded caravan guard collapses before you. Help us, please. Brian, this is
I
important.
didn't touch anything, you did.
Oh, I did? Brian, why'd you make me touch stuff?
'Cause.
What should we do? Head to the mountains? Head to the mountains after the monsters, or head to the town? What do you think, Clarissa?
Go after the monsters.
Yay!
So, now, Brian,
Huh.
have you played D&D before?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
And Clarissa, you've played it regularly, right?
Yeah, I mean, not for a while, but yeah, I used to.
Now, I have never played anything D&D because I never grew up... Because how many people minimum does it take to play a D&D game?
2?
Two?
Yeah, I mean, minimum you could do it with 2 people.
But it's not... You need at least, like, 3 or something to make it interesting, right?
Yeah, probably.
Because
but
otherwise it's just 2 people talking.
Yeah. You can't have fun with somebody, Gerald?
No.
Oh, this ring. I got a ring. You're on fire. Stop being on fire.
Yeah, I've never played any of these games, ever. Like, the tabletop games, I should say. Because... I guess, at minimum, it requires at least one person who is, like, extremely knowledgeable of the subject matter to be a dungeon master.
We're
And
just smart.
it seems like to be a dungeon master is incredibly intimidating.
Well, it depends, because the way that for D&D, the way that it works is that there's a couple ways you can do it. In that, they sell, like, you can buy, like, pre-packaged adventures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and those are usually, like, short, like, single dungeon or whatever things that, you know, I don't know if they still sell these, but they used to, and so it's just like a book, and it has, you know, like a set dungeon with all the maps and everything ready, and so
Okay.
really, if you want to do it easily, like, you could just have one of those and just run people through it, and everything's right there for you. Now, you can get a lot more complicated with it, and you can, like, create your own storyline and locations and stuff. But
Okay.
you don't have to.
Let's see all this dude's stuff first.
How does it, is it Oh, I can throw dagger. How does it, is that typically what people do, is get the prepackaged things to start off with, or?
A lot of people will start with that stuff.
Because it seems incredibly...
Or if you want to just, like, pick up and do some, sessions, a lot of people will do that.
Like, it seems incredibly intimidating, because it seems like to be a good dungeon master, you have to have incredible knowledge of the subject, a lot of charisma in order to get people to play with you, and a lot of creativity in order to keep the game moving.
Yeah, I mean, as far as creativity goes, like I said, it's really just... Creativity matters the most if you want to do something original, as opposed to doing a prepackaged thing.
Dude has reached the 7th level.
Yep. 7th level. Oh, that one. Give me her. That one. Pick at her nose. Can I poke her eye? It's not letting me poke her eye anymore.
And, if the other people you're playing with are all at the same level of knowledge, then they don't really know any better, and you guys can all kind of figure it out at the same time.
That seems really rough.
I mean, ideally, yeah, like, it helps if you have a DM who's knowledgeable, but...
I mean, one of my favorite jokes about D&D ever was when it was in this comic strip called Foxtrot, where the young brother is trying to get his sister to play. And she said, okay, I want to play, like, what should I do? And he said, well, you need to read some books. And he said, okay, there's some books in my large bookcase upstairs. Read those. He just said, which ones? Top shelf, bottom shelf, middle shelf? Said, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not actually that bad. Unless you play with, like, shitty people.
Owlbear.
And then he
Owlbears.
got her to start playing, and it took all day. This strip went on for like a month of him just getting it. And then she's created her character, and then she said, okay, he's saying like, okay, your character's at the entrance to a cave. She said, my character goes in the cave. The cave collapses and your character dies. Ha ha ha!
So he's basically the worst DM ever. I see. Okay.
And she got so angry. It was one of my favorite bits. Knowing nothing about Dungeons and Dragons, that was my exposure to it. You hear a moan from the thickets.
Not the Jack Chick tract, or...
That was the second exposure. You hear a moan from the thickets, so a guy is in there either dying or they were just having fun.
Getting touched. What happened?
So I guess the idea is to not kill your people in one move.
No.
Yeah.
Or Kruth. Hurry on to Darrowkin City and see if they can send help.
Fuck it.
Go to the 4th... Save them by yourself.
Although there were some of those created dungeons that were notoriously difficult.
Yeah.
Did you just walk in and die?
Not quite that bad, but some of them had some pretty rough traps and other things.
Wait.
I don't know if there was a choice there.
There's always a choice in D&D, Gerald. There's always a choice! No, I don't know if there was here.
Now, I was actually curious because I don't have the knowledge of mythology that I wish I did, but I'm curious like what things are from like D&D, and then what things are from like mythology in general. Like owlbears, those are from mythology in general, right? Or are those a D&D created
I
thing?
think
Pretty
most
sure
of
that's just a D&D thing.
Or is that
I think somebody could think of an owl and think of a bear and come up with an owl bear, Gerald. I'm pretty sure that someone in history before the D&D people came up with the concept of an owl and a bear fucking.
A lot of it.
Then not everybody thinks like you do, Brian.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like beholders.
Yeah.
Like those are a D&D thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the D&D stuff is just kind of general, like, mythological,
Like Tolkien
stuff.
right.
But,
Fantasy.
That's Tolkien, like, mostly Tolkien. He's the guy who kind of
yeah,
created the engine before the car.
Well, the way that I mean, yes, because the Tolkien borrowed a lot of stuff from existing mythology, but, like, the particular way that, like, dwarves are in D&D is influenced by how Tolkien wrote dwarves.
It's a six-legged panther with I don't know.
Displacer beasts. Nice.
Displace? Oh, see? I wouldn't...
To be fair, it did also actually say it at the top of the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
See? There you go.
Oh, I punched fire. It didn't do anything. Do it again. Lightning.
Wait, are you a fighter mage? What?
Nah, I found some rings.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I'm just a big old fucking dwarf.
Now, I used to play more of the PC D&D games. And I remember, like, back in the day, like, when they used to be hard, you know, before they actually, like, started like, taking pity on players, where you just had to save constantly, because, like, if you found a ring and put it on and it was cursed, you were just boned.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't take it off.
Oops, I set you on fire.
So it's like, oh, well, I hope you saved before you put that ring on.
I played a lot of these. A lot of those D&D games were pretty bad. I played this one. It was obviously like an advanced D&D thing. It was set in like a Arabic style, like a 1001 Nights sort of world.
Huh.
I don't know I forgot what the name of the world was.
Agrabah.
No.
No.
But, no, I can hit. But I remember it being really bad and dying really easily all the time with no saves. I'm gonna have to look this up now because it was.
No, I set myself on fire. Okay.
It was very clearly like it was definitely D&D, but it was like one of those alternate worlds, which I guess is a big thing as well.
Yeah, they have a few different settings that they came up with over time. Because you've got stuff like the Forgotten Realms.
And what's that? That's like
That's like the Drister and stuff. And
that's Drizdo Erden.
yes. So yeah, if you listen to Ice-T read about the adventures of Drizdo Erden, that is Forgotten Realms. Yeah, a lot of the books, a lot of the D&D books are Forgotten Realms, and they'll usually say that on it.
But I mean, for those who don't,
Ravenloft, which was like the horror.
But for those who don't know, like the Drizdo Erden, what's kind of the aesthetic of that world?
It's pretty standard fantasy stuff.
But I mean, how is it different from like standard D&D?
It's not really.
It's not really. That's just kind of like the.
No, I mean Forgotten Realms is pretty standard.
Okay.
Like,
Dude, bro.
Dude, bro.
You don't want her?
No, not this one.
the ones that are really different are like Ravenloft, which is the horror one.
I know
and,
Ravenloft. Yeah. Didn't they do some games on that?
Aren't those like Lovecraft
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
It's more like vampires and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
And then
Oh, man.
and then Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Now, and Shadowrun's the one that I've played
Futuristic.
the games of. Those are, and that's like cyberpunk.
Right,
Like,
with magic, yeah.
mm-hmm. Like it's
So they
basically,
have trolls and orcs and magic.
it's just set in a
but it's
city,
also-
and basically.
Yeah, and it's also
computers.
technology. So.
Right.
And computers.
And then there's that 1001 Nights one, which annoys me that I can't remember what that world is
I'm
called.
trying to think of what that would be.
I'm gonna have to look it up, like in between recording.
Troglodyte. Doing backflips.
There was also Greyhawk, but I can't actually remember if Greyhawk was a completely separate thing or if that was connected with Forgotten Realms.
He just backflipped through a door. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I wish that was me.
Is that how you'd enter every room then?
I think so. I was actually gonna say I think that's one of my life goals now. Is to backflip through a door.
No one's going to invite you over. Just gonna be like, damn it, we can't invite Brian over. He just breaks the door every time.
Fucking backflips through it.
They're just going to open the door up, then just going to walk in, close the door, and walk out and backflip through it.
Yeah.
A ghoul.
Ghouls are falling from the ceiling. I don't know what's going on here.
Because Shadowrun has been around for like 20, 30 years, right?
Yeah, it's been around for a decent while.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if it's got a very 80s sort of Blade Runner aesthetic.
Yeah, I mean it's that William Gibson cyberpunk.
Right. So that makes sense that it's probably been around at least since the mid or early 80s.
Yeah. Showed him.
We'll teach anyone who gets in our way.
Yep. Throw him overboard.
Magic missile.
This was one of those machines too. Like you just like, I always felt like I wanted to keep playing because like it was like.
Well,
this
it's
is
one
like
of those
a cool
rare.
story.
It's one of those rare ones that you actually there's leveling up,
Yeah.
like that means something.
Yeah.
Um,
Get more health.
the thing is that
Stronger.
there are other games that you've leveled up in, but there wasn't really
Yeah.
there wasn't a general change because now you see at the bottom there you see an
Yeah.
XP meter,
Yep.
which was unusual in arcade games certainly.
Yep.
Right.
Which they
Well,
must have,
usually, I mean,
the games are so short.
yeah,
But,
and also like the controls and everything and the character abilities are so standardized that it's not like you're gonna get better. Like your character
Right.
has the same moves. Throughout
Yeah.
The game.
I remember this guy being hard.
What is this?
I don't know.
What is this thing?
That
Troll leader.
Doesn't look like a troll to me. Oh no. Throw some items at him. Dagger. Arrow.
My troll kind of is pretty terrible,
I got like a bunch of oils.
and I lit myself on fire.
That's fine.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to light the troll on fire.
Come on, troll.
Come on, troll.
Walk into the fire, please.
Could you be so kind as to
Sir.
light yourself
Well,
on
if you stay
fire?
over on that side of the screen, it's probably not gonna move.
There we go. We got the ultimate technique here.
No.
Nope.
Throw my hammer though. I ran out of items, so I do flips.
Whoop! I lit you on fire.
It's alright.
You were the worst adventurers ever.
Yeah, just kip ups and everything.
See, I used to be a lot more up on my D&D like monsters because I remember when I was a kid we used to have like the old like
Dude, the troll.
the old like D&D monster encyclopedias around the
back.
house, and I used to just like sit around and read them.
Now, the only D&D thing I actually own is this art book called The Worlds of D&D, and it's just the art that was on the covers of the books and the
Ah,
Start.
whatever, and I love it. It's one of my favorite books that I've gotten. I've never seen the book anywhere else. Troll's wounds are healing. What the fuck? Do we just have to keep killing you?
Yeah, he's a troll.
Is this basically the end of the game?
No.
Hey, we lit him on fire.
finally!
Yep.
You defeated the troll.
Troll wounds are healing.
Troll wounds are healing.
I actually don't remember if there's a gimmick to this or not.
Do we just throw him overboard or something?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we. Oh,
We had
so
some
was
help.
there ever like
You got help.
you almost got you? Don't you know you have to burn a troll to finish it off? I was
Ah.
burning him. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna finish this next time. Or
Yeah, next
keep
time.
playing this next time.
Yep. And Two Bad Dudes Gaming. So we'll see you guys in just a bit.
See ya!